Wicked by Ice Cube. That would be a great entrance song.
No Vaseline, maybe?
Jeremy, we got a guy, Andrews, who's another guy we gotta watch for a 145 title. He's getting close. I mean, he gets better every time he's out there, but he's got a perfect test.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. It's a little presumptuous in your face of the Hernandez brother.
Absolutely.
3-minute rounds. Seen live around the world on FlowCombat.com and brought to you by Absolute Bail Bonds. Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. Setting 5 feet 9 inches tall, hailing from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, representing Pura Vida. His amateur record, 2 wins, 2 defeats. This is Rodney Hot Rod Yapi.
He didn't have his nickname on there for
And
us.
his opponent fighting out of the red corner, setting 5 feet 7 inches tall, hailing from Sleepy Eye, representing Fight Squad MMA. His amateur record, 1 win, 1 defeat. I give you Ramiro Rivas Cruz. Your referee, Chris Claviter.
I don't even think his sweater's ugly. I think it's just a nice sweater.
Round 1, fight! Keep that chin down.
Already right off the bat, Rodney's getting good advice from his corner.
Keep those hands up. Breathe, breathe. Fight for an underhook. Good head position. Use your forehead.
Doing a good job keeping up against the cage, but just work on the underhooks and throw punches with the other arm.
Yep, beat up that body.
Does Ramiro have any wrestling, Ben?
No. But, you know, the good thing about these Fight Squad guys now, you know, we always know they're tough. We always know they're going to bring it. We always know they're, you know, going to have good chins. But now they're doing a good job of getting out of their gym. They, once a week, the whole team goes to some other gym, you know, and that's what they need, you know. So I think we're seeing improved skills from them. Now they're not just tough guys. They're getting a little more skilled now, too.
Yapi's doing a good job keeping up against the fence, like I said before. Now he's got a good underhook here.
Definitely keeping the pressure on.
He's another big
See a
guy.
takedown here. He's got both hands wrapped under his waist. There we go. Good finish.
Yep, he's got him down over in his corner as well. Right by Jake Clip. Be able to give instructions here. Ramiro cannot sit here.
Yeah, he's
Your
not,
head up against that
he's
cage.
not doing himself any good just holding on. He needs to start working underhooks and just working on his way back up. He's got the fence right there. Use the fence to your advantage.
Rip.
Keep him flat on his back. Work the right hand for a little bit.
Again, it shows how getting good advice from your corner, what can do for you. Each one of these guys pulling them back to their corner as well for Pura Vida.
If you cue with your right foot, the mount is there.
Yeah, it looks like he's very dangerously close here to being mounted.
Yeah, I was going to say, Yapi could just, looks like he just easily slide the leg out and just go for full mount here.
As soon as he took the pressure off that leg, he should have gone.
Some guys prefer to stay, you know, in psych or to a half mount, but
Because you can get too high pretty little. Sometimes you can slip out of this.
Yeah, he can get bucked off really easily as well. But here it looks like he's getting a more dominant position. Now in the full mount.
Still against the cage in about the worst possible spot.
Still doing a good job staying busy, throwing a few punches. Those body punches are landing hard too. This could be over unless he's able to get up.
Rodney's being smart by putting the heat on here.
He's hurting him though. Like he's making it look good though.
And taking good.
Now he's in trouble.
This is
Those are all hitting on the arm right now.
Not actively defending too much. Okay, staying busy. There goes a mouth guard.
Oh, the ref being generous tonight with time.
I think he's doing a good job though, because most of these are hitting the arm.
Oh.
All right, he survives the round, and you know what? I wouldn't want to go the second round with Rivas.
Rodney looks tired too.
It's tough business getting hit.
The subject, Ben, but for Driller Promotions, who's our best 35 amateur?
Well, it was Hector Milan until he had the back injury.
Well, Struby is probably better than that too, but
I don't know. That was the fight that would have been awesome to see.
because I know last night who really impressed me was Zach Burrows-Nash.
Well,
He
he's
just
a grinder.
dominated
He's always
Bautista.
a grinder. You know, Zach Burrows-Nash finds ways to win. And Zach Burrows-Nash is another guy, just huge for 135.
He had his way with Brian Batista last night, with pretty easily dominated for 2 rounds. Tough. Like Brian was what, 7-1, 8-1, 8-2, something like that.
Brian was he should have probably kept setting up a little more.
Yeah.
Zach did a good job stifling him, but he wasn't staying too active on the ground. But regardless, you got to work your way up if nothing's happening.
And Burrows-Nash has the perfect style of wrestling for MMA. It's that Travis view, you know, you got the blast double, and then you've got that grinding takedown against the cage where you just work and work until you get it. It's kind of like Curry. You know, Curry has perfect wrestling for MMA. He's got that explosive double.
Looks like, I can't quite tell from this angle. Looks like he's got his hands wrapped up. Probably going to finish here pretty soon. Yep. Might be a slow drag down. Yep. Pretty similar, just like I said in the first round. We might see.
Guess the good news this time for Rivas is it's not in Yapi's corner. He's still got that head resting up against the cage, which he cannot sit there.
So yeah, might as well move him to full mount. It worked out pretty well from this last time. Tell he is a bit more fatigued since the last round, though. Understandably so.
Yeah.
I think he knew there wasn't much time left, and he thought if he put a flurry on, they'd stop it.
He was a bit upset. He thought he was going to stop it for him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's create some space, Rodney.
You can pull him off the fence a little bit and maybe work in an arm triangle here.
Rod, put your hands on his face. No, keep that left knee down. Make some space. Yeah, posture up. Nice.
Yeah, I'd just take advice from the corner, posture up here, rain down some heavy punches.
Yep.
He was staying busy, though, at least, still throwing some punches.
1 minute, Rod. Posture up, Rod.
Yeah, there he goes, posturing up. Just the way this last round ended.
Yeah, you can't reach back for a head like that. You can't do that in wrestling, let alone MMA.
Put your right hand on the floor.
A lot of times, that's why it can be risky to throw those hooks in and MMA. You get switched over like this.
He does not have that.
Trying to work a guillotine, but he doesn't really have the right angle on it.
You notice we get to the first fight that I matched, and we're going to the 3rd round. Did you notice that?
Let him burn those arms. He's got nothing.
Don't put me to sleep with too many 3-rounders, Ben.
We got to mix in some Bjornberg fights to keep the night going fast.
I'm a little disappointed. Jake isn't wearing full UFC gear tonight.
Oh, he had the warm-ups on earlier.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
He usually has the sandals, too, the full get-up.
Yep. Is there a happier guy than Jake Cliff right now? Like,
The gorgeous Nicole, always doing a great job for us for many years.
she's our best, I think.
We've always had some great ones. Tiffany, Andrea, Nicole. Tiffany's really good right now too. Her and Nicole did Mystic Lake last night. Did a fantastic job.
How do you see this 3rd round ending up? I see it pretty much similar to the first 2. I mean,
That's what he should try to make it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we're gonna find out who's more fresh. I think if Rivas could have held that top position for a little bit,
Right.
I'd feel a little better.
or
for
just
him
stood
here.
right back up.
Right.
He's down 2-0, so there's definitely only one way for him to
And
win.
he might be down more than 2-0. If that first round might have been a 10-8. I think it probably was.
Good defense can win this fight. Final round, round 3. Fight!
Clavita really should have fixed that tape on his glove between rounds.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it didn't. It was obvious to see it.
Yeah. I do think Yapi needs to get this to the ground.
Rivas, he's stepping in, but he's not really stepping in with any punches. There we go, yep. Just like his last few rounds, come up against the fence here.
Single.
He's working to get both of his hands connected
You
behind.
can lock those hands. Yep, yep, you got it.
Yep.
Same as
And it
on
looks
the
like he's going to have a takedown just like before.
To your left. Land
He
to
is
his
using a
left.
lot of energy to get it.
Pull his butt off the fence, Rod. Pull his butt off the fence. Chin to ribs.
So yeah, pull him back a little bit from the cage here and try to work back into mount, or at least rain down any sort of punches you can.
Really never in danger.
Forehead in his jaw.
A lot of times, yeah, if you don't have it, if you don't have that guillotine, you're almost just wearing yourself out trying to squeeze it when you don't have the angle on it.
Keep that right arm underhook. Keep working that left hand.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're sitting there, you know, using it to hold it because you're shrimping and
Right,
trying to move,
right.
then okay. But
Buy yourself a second, you know,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
yeah.
Pull his hips back.
Rivas is throwing some punches, but again, he's not really trying to get his hips away. He's got the fence there. He could try to use to stand back up here.
What you need to do, Cam, next time somebody has that guillotine on you and it's not, you know it's not in, fake gurgle, like start making some gurgling noises, fake them, so he burns his arm out thinking he's gonna get it.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Until the ref hears it and then calls it.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
Yeah, Rivas is locking down his leg there, but it's really not doing him any good. He's just holding him in that position.
Right.
Just stand him up, huh?
Wow.
Okay. I thought he was still staying there. He's staying pretty busy punching him, but
It's, you know what though, I don't mind it when it's an amateur like that.
yeah.
Let's teach him to be busy, you know. Oh! Big left. Oh!
Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, he knows. I mean, it's
There we
smart.
go. Way to lock up, clinch up.
Yeah, Rodney's going to try to slow this down.
Yeah. He's only got 20 seconds to work here.
Rodney should stick
He
to his
doesn't know
feet.
what he's doing with that
Here.
guillotine, so he needs to just stop it.
Change levels. Leg trick. Outside leg trick. Outside leg trick. Drop your butt flip.
Yeah, I'd have been kind of disappointed being Rodney, though, on that. Even though he was still throwing punches, and he stood him up and then get clipped like that, and if you were to lose. But, you know, like you said, it is amateur. It's time, you know,
Well, right.
good learning.
It's not going to hurt your record down the road.
You guys keep it rolling. I got this.
Yeah.
So that probably is safe to say a 30-27 there. Like
I would
not-
hope so.
Even,
Yeah, I mean, unless someone. Yeah, I couldn't. Even though he came forward and landed a little bit more there in the third, I still couldn't give it to him.
Where the official fighter after party is. Tell your friends and family that aren't here tonight. This is being live streamed all over the world at flowcombat.com.
yeah, we saw Rivas kind of open up at the end there. Would have been nice if we would have kind of came out with that power and that tenacity in the first round.
Right, and you talk about learning lessons. You know, you got to have that urgency
Exactly.
right from the get-go.
But that's what it's all for, though.
Yep.
I mean, it's good. He'll something to learn and try to use for his next fight.
Yep. You know, we saw some wild decisions in our LFA show last night. Hopefully we don't have any of those tonight here.
Right. Yeah, it's happened. A few LFA shows I've been on, you know, they always say don't leave it in the hands of the judges, but
Well,
like many other things, that's so much easier said than done.
they rewrote the rules of how a fight is supposed to be judged, and people have it trained in their brain the old rules how the way it was judged.
I've noticed even in the UFC more too. Like if you're taking someone down but you're not doing anything,
They're not.
They're
the
really
takedown
not.
is scored. The rest of that is not
Yeah.
scored if they don't do anything.
and
If you're
like
not
you
trying
mentioned,
to
it can,
advance-
if you maybe arguably depending on how relaxed the guy is on bottom, you could be spending all the more energy trying to hold them down. And
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges' scorecards are in. Two judges see it the same way, 30-27, or 30-26. One judge sees it 29-28. All in favor for